Okay, if I didn't say it before, I'm gonna say it now. Bella, like, ruins my life. Only she could take a day dress shopping and turn it into one of the weirdest days of, like, my entire life. Before I start telling you about all the bad news about my trip to Port Angeles, I'm gonna tell you some good news. Mike and I, we had, like, this date, remember? And it went so well. And I do fully expect to get to first kiss stage by Saturday, like, totally. So I went to Port Angeles yesterday, like I told you guys in my last vlog, and I don't even know where to, like, begin. So, like, I picked her up because she made me in, like, my really nice white Mercury car that my dad got me. She had to brush her hair or whatever, so I was like, okay. And so I went into her room and I looked at her recent searches. Don't judge me, by the way, like, you totally would do it too. And, like, she looked up, like, vampires and, like, Vampires A to Z and, like, some Quillite stuff and, like, Thunderbird whales or something. I don't even know what she was looking at, but it was weird, and I, like, got out of there so fast, especially because she was coming out of the bathroom, and I was like, okay. So I ran back downstairs, whatever. So then we, like, picked up Angela, and, like, I drove them to Port Angeles, and I totally made the funniest joke in the car. I was like, oh my god, Angela, wouldn't it be funny if, like, it was named Port Angela? And we laughed, and it was, like, memorable. And then Angela was talking about, like, how she doesn't like Eric and she doesn't want to go to the dance or whatever. And I was like, Angela, just who is your type? Because she, like, doesn't like anybody ever. Like, usually people are, like, obsessed with guys, like me, like, all the time, like, liking somebody. But she never does. I'm like, okay, well, it's like you care about more than looks or something. Like, what's going on? And then Bella said she's never been to a dance in her life. Like, that means, like, from birth to now. Like, do you know what that means? Like, do you get it? I didn't get it at first either. I was like, wait. You mean, like in the past week? And she was like, no, ever. And then, like, she never said that she had a boyfriend ever, and I was like, all right, well, I'm done talking to you, Bella. Like, I don't even know how to talk if it's not about boys, like, whatever. Okay, Bella totally told Tyler that she'd go with him, and now she's denying it. Like, she never said that she would when she did. And she sounded like she was choking when she said it, too. Like, she always does. I don't know why. Like, for the dresses, like, I was torn between two of them, like, one was a strapless black one, and the other one was, like, a bright blue one. They were both super pretty and, like, amazing on me. And I didn't get any yet, but I'm gonna go back totally, like, next week without Bella. And, like, I totally thought all the good dresses were gonna get cleaned out, but they weren't. And there was this one dress that I liked, and it was, like, one shoulder, and I don't really know how I feel about the one shoulder kind of thing. I don't know. And Bella just said the same thing over and over again about everything, so I was like, all right, well, not asking you again, ever. And then I tried on, like, this really nice, like, beaded and, like, rhinestone pink dress with, like, white gloves, and I looked so classy, but then I decided not to get it. Angela was wearing, like, this ugly purple dress, and she's like, oh, is lavender my color? And I'm like, so I changed, like, the subject immediately to, like, a dusty rose one, because the purple one looked really disgusting on her. And then these guys, like, tapped on the window at me, and Bella was like, that was disgusting, and I was like, yeah, it's uncomfortable. And so we were gonna get, like, this Italian restaurant on the boardwalk, and then Bella was like, but books! And I was like, okay, Bella, well, we'll go get your books, whatever. And, like, she was like, no, but I'm going alone. And we're like, okay, well, we'll see you later. And then it got awkward, and Bella just, like, left for the bookstore, and we were like, fine. And she said she'd meet us at the restaurant. Like, I'm serious, she said that to us. And, like, hours later, me and Angela decided to just, like, leave without her. But we left her messages, and we waited for her. We were starving. And then, like, me and Angela were done eating, so we were leaving, and then we heard some, like, freak yelling, I got lost! And so we're like, oh, that must be Bella. And so we turned around, and she's like, guys! And we're like, And then Edward came, and, like, I understood how she got lost, because I always get lost in his eyes, and that's probably, like, how she got lost. We were leaving, and Bella was, like, apologizing, and Edward was so sweet about it. Like, he was so nice, like he always is. And he was like, I don't remember what he said, actually, because I was just looking at him. Yeah, I don't remember what he said, but... And then, like I said, yeah, we totally understand, because that happens, right? So then Bella made Edward buy her food, and then she made him drive her home. So we just decided to, like, leave, because that's rude. It was really thoughtful for him to do that. And the whole time she said bye to us, she was just, like, blankly staring, and she was like, okay. And we're like, all right, well, last time we're hanging out with you, right? And then, like, I drove Angela home, and we went to my house and watched The House Bunny, and awesome movie, by the way. I totally recommend watching The House Bunny. It was awesome. And, like, we ate nachos and stuff. But, like, can you believe this day? Like, Bella ruins, like, my life. Like, I'm not even kidding. And she ruins Edward's, too. And Angela's, probably, too. Okay, I just got a notification that Mike wrote on my wall, so I'm gonna go check that out, and then I'll probably see you guys later, okay? And last time I had, like, trouble turning this off, and I looked kind of dumb, but I totally know how to do it, so this is how you do it. Okay, like, the dresses. I was torn between, like, a strapless black one and a really black...